Paul, do you know Coach Probs' brother and dad?
A little bit. Jamal got married this summer, so I got a chance to be around him at the wedding, and just a first-class family. Our program director, Liz Ziegler's been here for a few coaches, and Jamal's dad was on staff when she was here a few years back, and she remembered Jamal running around as a little kid, and also Broderick. So really first-class family, neat people.
Did you spend any time at the wedding talking shop?
No, we didn't talk too much football. It was really neat celebration, and we got a chance to get to know them a little bit, and I had a lot of fun at it. It was they had a second line during the middle of the wedding, and everybody got up and was going crazy. So it was a neat wedding.
Your son's on your staff. How cool is that?
That's fun to be around him every single day, and that makes it special as well. And I've had a few father-son combinations where they've been on my staff together. So it's my father was a coach. That's how I got into it. I'm sure that's the reason why Jamal got into it as well.
I know. I'm sorry. Dad, is it okay if I ask?
No, you're
okay,
off.
Grant. Didn't want to cut you off. Are you on a family roll? Grambling, obviously, last year, their only loss, as Gary pointed out, was against Arizona, and they had a lead at halftime. I mean, how tough is this? Even though people are going to say FCS school and first game of the season should be an easy win, but that's, maybe not the case.
I was in FCS for 4 years at Sam Houston State, and we really felt like we could compete with most Division I schools in the country. So this is a top flight 1AA program, 12-1. I think they're up 21-3 maybe in the second quarter. Is that right? And against Arizona, quarterback got hurt. So, we know this is going to be a tremendous challenge for us.
The quarterback, what are the biggest challenges that he
Just very elusive, strong arm, an awful lot like our quarterback. He can extend plays. Always has his eyes downfield. They got a good stable of receivers to throw to. Two really good running backs. One of them's a really quick back, and the other guy's kind of a power back. So, a very, very potent offense.
Can you talk just a little bit about Rajon having to step in and fill Nico's role? I mean, he was a big-time recruit, and he's waited his turn, and now it's his time.
Well, Rajon's just a really smart football player. He started quite a few games here at Tulane, and the thing that he does is he's a calming influence, I think, on everybody on defense. He helps get them lined up an awful lot like Nico did last season, and you got to have a guy like that in the middle who's able to get the front lined up, the secondary, make the call, change the strength call, change the call if need be, and Rajon does all of that for us.
No pressure isn't like the right word, but people always talk about Willie Fritz as a guy who's turned around every program he's been at. He's never had back-to-back losing seasons. Do you kind of embrace that and sell that to your players, that losing is not something that you've ever been associated with in back-to-back years?
I really don't talk about that. We just really do the process every single day, trying to get a little bit better each and every day. We certainly expect to win. There's no doubt about that, and that's what we prepare to do every week, is to win. I tell them we're coaching them to win, and they need to practice like we're going to win as well, and the guys have really, really embraced that.
If I can ask you one more question.
Okay.
I know that you're preparing for a game this week, and you said your son's here. I know your daughter's in Houston. Has it been hard, I'm sure you want to stay in constant contact with her to make sure she's okay.
Yeah, I'm talking to her 2 or 3 times a day. She was here for the Saints game. She was covering the Texans, and then they had her go back into Houston. As a dad, I was like, hey, wait a second, but you got to do what work tells you to do. But luckily, thank goodness, where she's at, she's in great shape. I got a lot of former players in Houston. One of my former players is sheriff there, and he's really working hard rescuing people, and talked to him a little bit this morning. So obviously our thoughts and prayers go out to people in the city of Houston.
Yeah, we were hoping she'd get to stay around.
So was that. I was hoping that. I was like, she stay here.
Thanks so much, Coach.
Those bosses don't let you do